Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian. Welcome back to a new episode of Conan Exiles in the Exiled lands. So after exploring the southeast part of the map, I am planning to explore the northeast part of the map. I am going to try to go there through a passage so I can show you how to find one of the Sand Reaper Queens, which can give you some Scorched Stone pieces. Speaking of, I do think I have two of them over here. So I will take them with me. Yeah, so before I leave, I will have to transfer these guys into my animal pen. And leave a couple of things over here since I don't need them with me. Make sure that I have enough potions. I also have plenty of light. So it's time to go away. Unfortunately, I don't really have any obelisk unlocked over here. So as I said, I will aim to go through here. There's a passageway. Maybe I forgot to take my trowels with me over there. So basically, all I'm missing to make the Scorched Stone is a piece from the Sand Reaper Queen. There's a mini dungeon where you can find her. And on my way back, I can actually drop by the Sandswept Ruins. Unfortunately for anyone on the way, I won't stop to fight them. There's no point in doing so. For some reason I actually wish there was some obelisk over here. Unfortunately, the only one close by is over here. And I am planning to unlock it during this video. Once again, I will ignore these guys, since I have nothing to do with them, and they have nothing to do with me. Happy fighting. Okay, now there's way too many camps of these guys over here. And I still have quite some trip. Okay, so looking on the map, I think it's best if I actually go through here and then come back to that passageway. Makes more sense like that. After all, I am closer to this side. I've already been around, but I didn't really explore that much. I only went for fast trip to Flotsam. Speaking of, I will show you the merchants in there once I reach the place. So the reason why I didn't take my horse with me was because usually if there's any enemies, he will draw them to himself. I have no idea why everyone is going after the horse. The same goes for other creatures and everything. And I prefer them to fight me, not the horse. Otherwise, I'm wasting time. Okay, so this is close to where I'm supposed to go. Now, since I am here, there is also a Black Hand camp over here. In just a few minutes, we should find out its name. Okay, that guy was well hidden. Now he's dead. A couple of crafters over here. It's called Dexwab's Retreat. Yeah, so aside from these camps close to the Black Galleon, there's a couple of Black Hand camps over here, including Flotsam. Okay, let's see if they have any loot chests. As far as I remember, there should be at least one. That one was empty. And this one holds only a couple of things that are useless, but only at this point of the game. If you come here early in the game, they might be actually helpful. Okay, let's go explore a little bit to the north. Yeah, so I think this is a baby jaguar. Might as well take it with me. So, right here, north of Dexwab's retreat. Usually it's adults you will find. Sometimes the babies will spawn as well. Okay, so now I'm getting close to the eastern barracks. I will quickly go explore a little bit around here and then go to the eastern barracks. So there should be at least a couple of jaguars around here. As I said, here they are. Messengers of spite. there's another landmark over here. Of course, some more jaguars. And this is the eye that never closes. I have no idea why exactly it's called like this. This is also another way to get in the swamp area. Yeah, so while this side is mostly jungle and a little bit through here, the northern part of the east side of the map is mainly a swamp. Yeah, so basically there's quite a bit to explore around here. But as I said, first I want to head to the eastern barracks and explore the south part, center. And this is the Mire of Eternal Dreams. It's basically a landmark. Usually you can find reptilian beasts, monstrosities, sorry. Sometimes there's some snakes around. Some of the areas. And of course the annoying birds. From time to time. As you can see, there's plenty of yellow lotuses over here. So, fortunately at night you cannot see that much, but at the same time, fortunately, there's not that many enemies to be afraid of, or better said, there's no strong enemies. So you don't have to worry that much about the area. Okay, so as you get closer to the south, there's another Black Hand camp over here. I can't remember the name exactly, but once again we have a way of finding out, and that's by going after them.
You've got no chance!
So there's also some glowing goop in this area, in case you ever need some. It's quite a lot, to be honest. But the main attraction is still this camp. Called Scopper's Shelter. Apparently there's quite a few rafters over here and some more glowing goop. Let's see. Yeah, so they have a loot chest, unfortunately not so valuable.
I can't believe it. Killed by a
There's even
bleeding
one
landsman.
hidden over here. Once again, the Black Hands don't really have valuable things. Most of the things you'll find in their camps are made out of iron. But in my case, it's a little bit useful since I don't have that many iron arrows. Yeah, over here there's a mini boss, if I remember well. Yeah. Usually she has the same things the pirates are wearing. Some reptilian monstrosities. As you go south, some of these annoying dodo birds. And over here on this island, it's basically the place where you can find yourself purple lotus. I actually should have brought my sickle with me. There's quite a couple of plants next to this small island. They used to be harvestable with the pickaxe. Right now you cannot do that anymore. So unless you brought a sickle, you need to do it by hand. And that doesn't yield in that many resources compared to what a sickle can do. Yeah, so as you can see, there's quite a few plants. There's also some yellow lotuses, but this is the main attraction, so to say, of this island. Let's see, I will mark it for the future. Yeah, so just a little bit to the south, there's a lot of annoying birds. Purple lotuses, and also the eastern barracks. At the eastern barracks, you can either go through here, through the middle, or you can take them one by one. I'll go first at this one. The eastern barracks are, as you can see, marked over here on the map, but they're both on this side and this side. They're populated by imps, including one imp king. Fortunately, these guys are quite easy to defeat, so you don't have to worry that much. There's a huge tree separating pieces of the bridge that used to bind them together. So in one of the barracks you can find some more imps. Nothing much to see, to be honest. Considering how many enemies are in this location, you'd expect for at least some loot chests to be here. As far as I remember, there's no such thing. There are a couple of lotus flowers though. But what you'll mainly find here is the army of imps. As you can see, there's quite a lot of them, including that king who died quickly, and apparently there's also some exploding ones. Not that many though. Yeah, so as you go over here, once again there's not much to see. It's basically some ruins. At some point I even climbed higher. Unfortunately, there's nothing worth it. Okay, so going further, there's some crocodiles over here on this part of the map. If you get closer to the center, there's more crocodiles, including some crocodile nests. Another thing you can find in this area is true indigo. Which is often used in let's see, this one you can actually use when producing dyes. I will take 20 pieces for myself. Yeah, again, you will find some annoying big snakes. Basically demon snakes, just unlike the ones in the desert who are red, these look more like anacondas. There was another one in the area. Yeah, so despite these rock formations, there's nothing necessarily important over here. More dodo birds on the way. Another snake who apparently is courageous enough to fight the reptilian monstrosity. So here at the lower staging area, there's crocodiles, dodos, sometimes some snakes. Basically, lots of animals all together. Over here, next to, or better said, on top of the lower staging area, you can find some gorillas. Let's normal ones as well as silverbacks. Yeah, so if you want to go to the other side, you just have to use those roots to go. A lot of parts of the swamp are like this, and of the jungle. There are bridges made out of roots or some big tree branches. You just need to pay attention. Over there, it's a massive area of spiders. I will get back to it at some point. But right now, I want to go further to the east. So unfortunately, it's not that well populated. You will find plenty of enemies though, but there's not that many exile camps. As you run through here or simply visit it, you will notice it's basically empty of humans. On the other hand, these might be some good camp locations. Could make camp around. But to be honest, the land looks quite bad. So you cannot build that much. There's also some of these annoying bastards, some lizards. Again, more of these. Oh yeah, this one is annoying.
Tell me your name, so I can carve it on your
So this is called Inlet of the Hook. Just like before, crocodiles, annoying birds, annoying lizards. Nothing pretty important. Bye bye. Again, lizards, crocodiles, annoying birds. And not necessarily something important. Yeah, so I've already been through here. There's plenty of those lizards, a wreck, and some crocodiles over here. Nothing really important. At the top of these rocks, only birds apparently. I think higher there will be some stronger enemies. This place is basically like a maze, but if you zoom in on the map, you can see there are basically pathways leading you to different points. So I think in this area there might be a couple of panthers. See? Yeah. Still, if you want baby panthers, the best location is here at the descent of Dagon. Basically, you need to enter through here. I already showed this during the last episode. Through the crevice, you will end up at some stairs. You can take the stairs to the top, get yourself baby panthers. Usually when I came over here to this area, there's mostly adult ones. So unless you want to fight them for some experience, there's not much point in visiting the area. As you can see, there's a lot of stone though. Most of all, a lot of iron, so in case you need iron, this might actually be a very good location. I think this could be actually very well suited if you're using the magic spell to gather resources. Honestly, I prefer using the pickaxe. It might take longer, but I am also getting better resources. Again, more annoying panthers. Oopsie. Hello, bye-bye. And it's time to go back to the south and visit Flotsam and everyone else. Thank you. Actually needed one. I took some babies last time, and unfortunately none of them decided to grow into the greater version. They only became normal panthers. Okay, so right now I want to head this way. If you want, you can also climb over here. You will find some gorillas at the top. And apparently, if I want to get down, it's a big drop, so maybe climbing would be suited. Yeah, so from over here you can see the area better. Basically, since there's plenty of iron over here, you can make yourself a couple of furnaces and make them work for you. From time to time you can come pay it a visit and harvest from them, basically. Yeah, so as I said, there's some gorillas over here at the top. But I think that's a panther. Apparently another one over here. And more iron deposits.
On your pyre.
Yeah, so over here you can see the other side, the side with the forgotten city of Shelha. There are a couple of interesting landmarks over there. Again, plenty of iron over here. Now, it might be a high place, but it seems like it's actually worth it. Again, lots of gorillas. Even more panthers. Okay, so it's time to go down. Now, there's actually a pathway from this side to this side, or if you want, you can go around and there's some crocodiles there. On this pathway, there will be a couple of these guys. Bye-bye. As you go further, there's plenty of patrols, black hand patrols on the beach over here at Buccaneer's Bay.
Tell the others to go hang himself.
Now, one thing you want to go after are these guys. They're animal tamers. The reason you want to go after them, I will show you in a couple of seconds. After this kitty cat leaves me alone. Bye bye, kitty. Yeah, so when it comes to animal tamers, you can find the underwater breeding mask. And this is especially good when you're going in the sunken city. It will basically allow you to travel underwater, and for a few of the locations you don't even need to use any breathing potion. You can just use this, equip it like any other mask, and it will give you iron lungs. Okay, so further down the beach there's a couple more pirates. I'm not going to visit them.
I'm sure I can see them, matey. Steal sparks.
Okay, so first I will go after that ship. I can't remember its name. As you can see, it's kind of well guarded.
So I can carve it on your pyre.
There's quite a few trolls over here. It's mostly fighters and archers, but as you go on the wreckage, you will also find crafters. Okay, so that's a good thing, getting some sorcerer spell pages. Now, if you want, on the ship you can use those boards or whatever that is to get yourself over there. Or you can just jump in it. Yeah, so this is called Jamila's Liberty. I only came over here because... Wait.
Pokey pokey, mate.
So this relic fragment, and apparently it's Shemitish. I have no idea. Shemitish. It's some language. Okay, so I'll make my way back. Let's see. I think I saw some. Aha. So there's actually flotsam over here. I had no idea. Usually you can find flotsam or those supply materials on the Isle of Sipta. But it's good to see they are here as well. Usually what you find inside is something random. Okay, so as you get over here, there's some trolls hiding over there, including a corsair, or what's his name? Veteran corsair, I think. And he's down. Usually he will drop some pieces of armor. Over here you've got some lore about the place. Okay, so you can either go through here, but it will lead you to the same location. I will go through here to explore a little bit more. Again, you can choose this way, or you can go up here. Now, there's another Black Corsair Elite, just like before. Yeah, so usually the Black Corsair Elites will drop the Black Corsair armor set pieces. There's some interesting things later on to be discovered. Okay, you can use this to get yourself forward. As you can see, it's not just Black Hand pirates, it's also animals with them. Fatality. You can also get yourself a cat from over here. You will need to tame it though. Yeah, so basically this is the other way you could come. Let's see if there's anything over here. And apparently there was. Unfortunately not something very important. So as you go forward, more annoying enemies are waiting.
To go hang themselves.
Now, if I remember well, Somewhere around here you should be able to learn a certain set of armor. I think it might be at the next destination. Was it here? Anyway, there are a couple of enemies in the way. Just lay some traps for them. So if any of them wants to come after me, they will die on the way. I don't think they will come. Okay, so I do remember that armor set was supposed to be somewhere around here. Maybe I just forgot its location. Anyway, let's go forward and I should be able to find it at some point. Yeah, so once you cross this, there's a small part of the ship over here. You will find this valve. Captain's bodyguard Dina. She will usually drop some of these. As you can see, they are quite good in damage, especially since they're dropped by someone that's not so strong. Okay, so let's see. So this is where the set is. Basically, you can either come from that side. Wait a second. Or you can come from this side. And once you reach this, you can Pikachu. I was thinking you're supposed to interact with that. You're supposed to interact with this over here, the journal, and it will teach you Buccaneer and Black Corsair garbs. You can just get over here. You can find the Black Corsair garb over here, and apparently some bastard found me. I think he was patrolling. Or she was patrolling. And when it comes to the Buccaneer, it's this one, basically what the pirates are wearing. Okay, so that's my glowing stick disappearing. Fortunately, I brought another one, but it's also daylight. So, as you go closer to the top, you will reach the main destination of Jamila's Liberty. It's called the Captain's Quarters. Now over here you will usually find this guy or someone named, and the reason why you want to kill him is to get a shattered scorestone piece, which can only be obtained from named Black Hands. black hands. The only reason why I already have one was at some point when I came to visit Flotsam, I met one of these guys over here. So Hacker Wave Runner will not just spawn over here, he might spawn over there as well. Now, as you can see, there's some treasure over here. Unfortunately, not everything can be taken. Some of them are just for shows. We've got some decor over here, including iron bars, as you can see, and other things. A couple of things to remind you of Sipta, in case you've played on Sipta as well. The mysterious figurines are there. And these are basically the relic fragments. You can also find the cat idol over here, apparently. And there's also a key. If you want, you can jump. There's no point to do it. You can just walk down. It can be risky to jump from here since there's nothing basically to hold on to. Still, since you've probably dealt with the enemies to get here, you can easily get back down. If you want, once you get like this place, you can just jump into the water. But my aim is to go down and visit Flotsam. Kidoki, where the... aha. I was actually hoping for more gold coins, but those are enough. Okay, so now it's time to visit, as I said, Flotsam. When it comes to Flotsam, you've got the main area, where you've got these guys at the bottom, guarding some panthers, some dungeon or whatever is in there, and a couple of levels. This part is full with some traders, but also some enemies. And at the top there will be some more traders. That will have to wait a little bit. I want to take care of Flotsam and then of the traders.
That's where I can see them, Biddy.
Yeah, so see here minding my own business, and that guy wanted to kill me, bastard. This is nice. I can make some more noxious arrows.
Put your weapons up.
Bye bye. Okay, so if you go inside this so-called jail, I think there should be one or two loot chests. Unfortunately, nothing that important. So as you go up, enemies will also be ready to play with you. I was resting. I deserve to be put down by the kitty cat for disturbing its master. You can see there's quite a couple of enemies over here. Sometimes they will actually come from the next level. There's also some loot chests around, but not that many. And they don't really have something that important. So as you go closer to the top,
That's where I can see them, matey.
again some hunter, and of course more corsairs.
Just as me.
If you get yourself over here early in the game, it won't be so easy. But I actually came after getting both very good weapons and armor crafted by a tier 4 armorer. Okay. I think usually there was a loot chest over here, apparently there isn't. Yeah, so as you come over here to the top, an archer. Got this guy.
So I can carve it on your fire.
One last look at the salt was all I wanted.
As you can see, once again, he will drop a shattered scorestone piece and some Buccaneer armor. Yeah, a couple more things. That's a piggy. Wait. No. Leave it. I honestly have no idea. This is the first time I see a pig. I have no idea what this guy, the deal with that guy was. And over here, you will find a razor sword. Unfortunately, he isn't a tameable troll. He cannot be knocked down. I tried this at some point. I was so happy I finally found my tier 4 cook, but I was so wrong. On the other hand, you can get the chef's trusted cleaver from him, and that will help you a little bit. Again, not really important drops when it comes to the pirates. And over here, you can learn pirate cuisine. And basically everything is spicy over here. These might usually help you if you're going up on a mountain or exploring some frozen area like this place. Yeah, so basically this is these are the enemies you can find at Flotsam. Now let's go to the so-called friendlies at Flotsam. There will also be a couple of fighters among them. You can just send in your guys to do their job. This one will surely attack you. So usually this sorcerer can be nice Lotus Burner. Usually that sorcerer can be found over here, and he or she will attack you immediately. These other guys are basically the bodyguards of the merchants, and most of the time they will only attack if you attack them first. Now, over here, just at this small encampment, we'll have Owen the Beautiful.
What can I
You
get
can talk to him, and you can buy some spider egg sacks from him. It costs you 10 gold, as you can see. Next, you've got Koros the Brave.
Please buy something. I haven't
He
got.
can sell you some shobil eggs.
More gold to spend.
And the most important in this camp is Zaina the
What can I get
Vixen,
you?
because she can actually sell you a mercenary alchemist, and a mercenary fighter. Now, when it comes to the alchemist, I think there's about 5% chance to get, or 1% chance to get a named one, but you have decent chances of getting a tier 3 one, who can also do some good recipes for you. When it comes to the fighters, as far as I remember, you can also receive taskmasters. I'm not sure if you can actually get named ones. You shouldn't actually hope for named ones from her. Okay, so now you want to head up. As you can see, there's right up on this cliff another camp. Unfortunately, there is no ladder or anything to lead you there. The most useful way I found to get there was to get myself over here, climb a couple of rocks. Make sure to recover your stamina, because at some point you will get quite high, and if you drop from there, it's not a pretty sight. Or if you want, you can just bring a bedroll and you can respawn next to it, but it will have to be quite far from the pirate camp, since you're not allowed to build immediately next to them. So at the top there's some gorillas, but fortunately you are close to the level of this camp. Now over here there's also some guards. Usually they won't attack you, but your trolls will attack them. And there's also two merchants. You've got Weeba Shamrock. This one can sell you mercenary archers or mercenary entertainers for 100 gold each. And second, I need to help these guys. I can't just leave them like that.
Please
buy some things I haven't got.
And for 100 pearls, which you can get from the Watcher above and the Captain below inside the Sunken City, sometimes you can, I think it's between 10 and 20 you can get each time, something like that, or maybe even more. You can purchase a shield of Zabwe, not necessarily one of the best. Okay, so over here, as you can see, there's a couple of things you can take from a loot chest. Apparently there's another cat over here. I think there's some sort of event in the area. I keep hearing some things. Okay. Strange way to remain like that. So another merchant you can find here is Shamala, the pirate queen. She can teach you Stygian alchemy, she can talk to you. Stygian alchemy is basically, let me see. This, the Vehemence elixir, which basically is crafted at the alchemy bench and allows you, well, basically it provides you heat insulation. So after you drink it, you can go in the volcano area and things like that. That might be a good idea. I don't remember exactly for how long it's useful. Now another thing you can purchase from her is the Sword of Enruka. Again for 100 pearls. I will have to do a couple of runs in the Sunken City in order to get that though. Okay, so over here there's another elite corsair. Bloody hell.
So I can carve it on your pyre.
Usually they will drop either black corsair armor pieces or some ebony silk, which can then be turned into those pieces. Let's see. Okay, and there's one more merchant. You can see his trading area over here. So basically you'll just have to leave from there, go across, or if you want you can climb the other way. Now since I'm visiting merchants, I will go from here. So one of the easiest way is to climb through here. And get yourself over to this side. Here you can run along a little bit, just make sure not to fall. Okay, again you can run along the edge of this cliff. And then you just have to make a small drop over here. Okay, unlike the other camps, these guys will come at you. I think they're called mercenaries or something. Spies. Fortunately, they're not the strongest, so you can play with them a little bit. They will apparently drop relic hunter pieces of armor. Again, there's a key kitty cat over here. The relic fragment, you can learn the Argosian language apparently. There's a loot chest. Yeah, so basically there's quite a few of these guys over here. But it doesn't take that much strength to take care of them. Okay, and there's another merchant over here called Ignatius the Greedy. When it comes to this guy, he can sell you Sandreaper eggs, and those can be turned into locust swarm. I'll actually buy one from him. The easiest way to get yourself locust swarm is to come over here, use the boat over there, access the sunken city, and inside one of the sunken buildings in the sunken city you will find one of the children of Dagon, I think the son of Dagon, something like that. A pretty big fishman. And there will be a lot of locust swarm. You can just interact with them and you'll grab them. That's what I did during the last episode. So if you want to leave this camp, you can just go through here and drop yourself over here. This is another way of actually reaching that camp, and if you want another way of going around to where Shamala the pirate queen is. Okay, again you will see these cards over here. If you want you can play with them, but I'm not interested. I will just run like a maniac from them. Yeah, so the map is pretty much bloody kitty. I killed that one. The beach, sorry, not the map, is pretty much populated with black corsairs. They're guarding the area, the access to their main camp. I think over here it might be a random encounter. I'm not 100% sure. But basically this looks like the place for a random encounter. Because it's not really a camp. I will show you immediately what's over here, but first I want to show you that if you come this way, you will find the world boss. There's a giant crocodile. Of course, there's some smaller ones on the way. I don't remember. I think there might be a mini camp over here. Or it's simply just pirates along the beach. Yeah, it's simply pirates along the beach. On the other hand, this might be a good mini camp location. Over here, I think. here you will find Mr. Giant Crocodile. So let's mark him on the map. Okay, he is quite close to the outside of the map, as you can see, that wall preventing you going outside. Apparently there's also some baby crocodiles. Fortunately for this guy, he can be easily defeated. And unfortunately for me, the bloody map is again following my followers. I really hate it when this happens. And I have no idea how they managed to do this. Because it's been doing the same glitch for a long time. I was hoping they might have fixed it. Apparently not. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait a little bit for daylight and show you this area. Meanwhile, I can take a short break. So now that I finished my mini break and it's daylight outside, I can show you the mini treasure over there. Unfortunately, it's not as important as it used to be. Basically, the leader of the camp, who can sometimes spawn over there, and apparently is not a 100% spawn. Has been nerfed. He used to be one of the strongest trolls. Okay, so this area is basically filled with animal tamers. And some panthers. Basically, if you go like this, by drawing them out, they will quickly die. Yeah, you can actually get yourself plenty of those, and if I remember well, the Argosian Dream Dust, it can grant you night vision. The reason why I said these guys are quite a treasure is because there's plenty of animal tamers over here, and as far as I remember, each of them will drop an underwater breeding mask, so you can have some spares for when you're going to visit the sunken city. Now, fortunately this time he's here. This guy is called Big Master Famous. You can actually make him your troll. As I said, he used to be quite an important figure. Unfortunately, he isn't anymore. That headset is something belonging to Jebel Sag. If you unlock the religion of Jebel Sag, I think you should be able to craft that headpiece. Yeah, it's basically this one, the headdress of Jebel Sag. Yeah, so if you want, you can place, I think, somewhere around there, down there, you can place a Wheel of Pain and you can try to farm this guy. As I said, he's not a guaranteed spawn, so you might have to come here a couple of times. Also, over here, next to where Deimos can be found, you can learn blacksmith decor. There we go. Basically, it's the decorative iron bar, bellows, and the drenching vat. Not necessarily something extremely useful, but not bad at the same time. Apparently, there's some sacks of meat over here. Fortunately, they're not very useful. Honestly, I'm not sure about this caravan over here. As far as I remember, it wasn't here, I think, before the Age of Sorcery, or maybe even before the Age of War. It's mostly aesthetics from what I can see. Nothing you can loot or nothing you can do about it. Now there are some more of these guys. There's a mini, I call it whale graveyard or something, according to the bones. We've got more shoe bills over here. At the top, there's usually some shoe bills, some gorillas, and some panthers. It's not something really important you're missing by not going there. Okay, so as you go forward, you can go back to inlet of the hook, but there's not much to see there. Over here you've got some big amount of yellow lotuses. Now there's, I think, some hunters over there. This ugly bastard over here. Let's see. I think there's something at the top. Or I hope there's something at the top. At least a landmark. I can see there's an ugly gorilla over here. I'm not really that bothered about him. Yeah, so more ugly gorillas. Leavening agents. More ugly gorillas. Yeah, so it's not necessarily something useful you can find over here. Although, as I mentioned during the last episode, the gorillas are quite easy to defeat and they give plenty of experience, so it's a nice way of leveling up trolls during their lower levels. Still, it's not necessarily an important area, as I was hoping. Apparently more of them woke up. Yeah, so over here, across from the gorillas, there is a black hand camp. There's quite a few of them. A couple of archers. And some crafters as well. So I think one or two sorcerers. And this is called Talier's Spur. Fatality. Yeah, so you can find Talier's bird over here. Probably more crafters are hiding around. Couple of items you can find here, some food basically. Some drinks, nothing that important. At the back though you will find one of these guys. And if you're not farming Burak's dungeon, it's a good thing to take the blood crystal from him. Or even if you're farming this dungeon, you can also take it, so you can use it as an entry fee. That's how much it costs you to activate the portal, 30 pieces of blood crystal. Apparently there's one more enemy hiding over there. Now down here there's some spiders and some snakes. Nothing really that important. Over here you will find some reapers. Basically there's 3 places where you can find sun reapers in this area. Over here, over here, and all the way over here. If I remember well, each of these places has a queen, but she's not in this area. Over here you can actually just play with the normal sun reapers, or if you go inside their nests you can harvest some eggs. I'm not really interested in that. I haven't been using food that much during this playthrough. Not even potions. I should have used some though. Okay, so I'll try to explore a little bit over here. Unfortunately, there's not much to see. It's basically snakes. You can see there's some spiders and some snakes. They are basically fighting for supremacy. There's some more shubis over there. And if you go down there, you will get to the lowering staging area. The lower staging area, sorry, not lowering. Yeah, not much to be found over here. Except these ugly bastards. Now, as you can see, there are some... wait, let me touch my view. Over here, closer to the top, you will find some natural bridges made out of roots. Not necessarily useful. On the other hand, you've got some spiders over here. Speaking of, I forgot to mention the spider egg sacs as well as the Sun Reaper egg sac. They do have a 24 hours timer to expire. So you might want to hold on to them, or you might just place them in a compost heap. Okay, give me some bones, perfect. Time to fix my torches. Okay, so once you get to this area, it's mostly spiders. They're a bit strongish. They're definitely not the weak versions. Yeah, so it's pretty much webs and spiders. Some occasional yellow lotuses. Over here you find some more dodos, sorry, shubills. And you basically get back to the pirate camp where I was earlier. Over here it's full of gorillas and basically not worth to climb it. As far as I remember, there's nothing important up there. On the other hand, coming to this side, there will be another landmark over here, I think. Some annoying spiders, of course. Yeah, so this is the ruined outpost. And you can see lots of spiders. But nothing necessarily important. So you do want to head over this way. Now, over there in the distance, there's more spiders. Up there, some more spiders. Even down there, more spiders. As you get yourself over here, you can already see the nests of the sand reapers. Usually they will fight spiders. But they have their own differences. Okay, so once you get to this point at the upper staging area, you also have the obelisk over here. And once you've attuned to it, you don't have to worry about having to run over here. You can just teleport over here. Okay, so basically I visited up until this area last time. Again, over here there's some more gorillas as far as I remember. Nothing really important. On the other hand, as you go closer to these guys, bloody bastard. Hey, where's my protection?
I can carve it on your pyre.
Okay, so more sand reapers. Some are behind this tree, I think. There should be a sand reaper Hive Queen. Yeah, there she is. She's a mean one, even though she's not Mr. Grinch. If she likes to poison things and to deal damage over time that much, I will make sure she gets some. she's out. Yeah, so I have to say it, I really love the fact that they started dropping these. Makes it so much easier and so much more relaxing to craft where the Pikachu craft epic armors. Now over here you can find some fat grubs. Not necessarily very important. I think you can actually harvest the eggs over here. Or maybe not. Yeah, you can. You just probably need the right tool. I have no idea what the right tool will be to harvest eggs. So with most of this explored, it's time to enter a mini dungeon. Okay, this is called the Passage, and it's related to these pieces. As you can see, there's lots of spider webs. At some annoying point you will get yourself over here. Basically there's another bridge on the other side. That's where I need to go to exit the other way. So in order to use the passage, you basically enter the dungeon through here. You need to play with what's inside, and I think you will exit somewhere around here. I don't remember 100%. Now you do want to be careful when you drop. If you drop too fast, you might sacrifice your life. As you can see, there's some green priest. Boy, what the Pikachu are you doing? Let's see. Okay, I have no idea what you can use to harvest these. You can do it manually, but that's already annoying. And I have no idea why they turn red from green. Okay, now depending on which part you're coming from, you will have to climb up or down on each side. There will be plenty of annoying spiders over here. Oh. Unfortunately, these are probably among the weakest spiders you can find in the Exiled land. So usually you can just one-shot most of them. This one isn't the weakest. Here, more of them. Crystals if you need some. And you discover how the bloody hell they can be easily harvested. So apparently the normal way of doing it doesn't work anymore. Security, thank you. Yeah, so more crystals. Apparently there's a wreckage over here. And over there. There's another Sand Reaper Hive Queen. this one is not as tough as the one you've seen earlier, as the normal ones you find at the surface. She is a mini boss, as you can see, and she can be easily killed. And in order to get what's the best from her, which is the broken scorched stone piece, you just have to harvest her. Okay, now comes the hard part, which is getting my behind all the way up there from where the water is coming. Now, usually I know the way the other way around. I haven't really managed to go up here yet. Let's see. Yeah, the only annoying thing is that it will leave you without a light for some time, but as you can see, there's plenty of these stones that can be used to climbing. You can even make a short stop from time to time. And once you get over here, in order to cross the bridge, as far as I remember, there's nothing really important over here. Can't see much anyway. And in order to exit, you just need to come this way. And go up these steps. Usually there's a skeletal serpent man, and he is ready to die. Bye bye. And this is the entrance or exit at the same time. You will have to interact with it. It's not teleporting you automatically. Okay. And now you are outside the highlands. As you can see, it's quite a long travel. But it will take you where you need. No one says you have to come this way. You can always simply go back there. I just wanted to show you where it takes you. More than that, I can explore a little bit over here. If I remember well, this area is not marked with some landmark. But there are some heirs of the north in the area. I think somewhere around here, yeah, you can find a couple of frost lotuses. If you want, you can go up here, and I think there's a black yeti around here and some saber tooths, and I think one small white dragon hatchling, but that will have to wait. Basically, right now I am planning on visiting these guys. I want to visit a little bit in this area, then make my way to the sun-swept ruins, where I can form the Scourge Stone. Yeah, so as I said, despite not actually being marked on the map, you will find the heirs of the north in this area. Bye bye. They are next to the Great Dam. Funny thing is, on this side, despite being only 2 people, it's marked as a camp. On this side, despite having quite a few people, it's not marked. From the looks of it, one of those Taskmasters might be... Oh, that's a Janosch. Okay, so I already have a Janosch. I know how strong they are. So he's better dead as quickly as possible, and he will drop a Heart of a Neudheimer, which I will need later on. Okay, so these guys appear to be a named one, but I think that was just from the distance. Once you get next to them, it's just... one of them actually seemed a lot bigger. Apparently, those were only special effects. Okay, over here, if you want, you can enter this building, or whatever it is. Not necessarily something important in it. I will give you shelter, basically. Wait. Let me go. Okay, there should be another guard over here, if I remember well. Or maybe not. Okay. So if you follow this path, you can go all the way up here. I will visit the area at some point. There are some caves worth exploring over there. And you can even find the big white dragon. Some mountain goats over here. Hello, ready to die? Now, down there, you can find the rot branch. As you can see, he's actually fighting one of the Nordheimers. I have no idea where my trolls are. I just hope they're not down there. I can actually mark him on the map. And over here at the top, there's a guaranteed spawn. Nordheimer Archer. So, Heirs of the North Archer. Just need to get rid of this annoying guy. And this annoying bear. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is basically called Freya's Hovel. There's usually a fighter and I think random crafter. Nice of them to give me some useful things. Nothing really important inside. There's usually a wolf over there. Mini boss. Yo.
Steel and sparks!
They used to be bosses. Well, basically that's a frost wolf or a greater wolf. And over here you've got Freya.
Meteor will have your heart, Outlander!
And honestly, I don't want her falling off, but there's not much I can do.
To be here.
I really didn't want her falling off because she has the heart of a Nordheimer. And I wanted that. Well, another time then. So, as you come by over here, you should meet some mountain goats. Hello, bye-bye. Some boars, and I think some bears. Hello, bye-bye. Yeah, we'll start meeting wolves in this area as well. And over here you will find the landmark. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm accepting donations. Give me your food. Give me your food. Yeah, so on this small island, I think there's 2 landmarks. But there's also some baby bears, you can actually see them. And I want to grab the baby bears, at least 2 of them, hopefully I can find them. This is called Telit's Island. He used to be the lover, I think, of someone important. Okay, so I got my baby bear and the mama bear. so I'm making quite a collection over here. Yeah, so there's a couple of boars. Apparently there's on Pellet Island 1, 2, I've already collected 2 more baby bears. Yeah, so you can get a decent amount of baby bears over here. Some yellow lotuses. And over here we've got the sanctuary ruins. And you can get some lore from here.
Less than them. You can be free.
Apparently, this guy
Their lies.
looks
I have
like
left
the
these
Silent
stones for
Legion.
you, my lost and misguided children. I have subverted their sorceries, so that only slaves of the bracelet
And
can
basically
hear
that's
my
it.
message. I am the mother of your race. I am Secret Bear, God Killer,
Okay, so
Witch
I
Queen.
will go
I will guide you. I will teach you, and when the
this
time
direction.
is right,
The reason why I'm going over here, there's another black corsair camp, another black hand camp. Apparently you can even find boar shots over here. Or maybe not, yeah, you can. But they're not necessarily worth it. The best place you can find boar shots is somewhere over here. You usually find 3 of them without any adult supervision. On the other hand, this guy will here, I think 100%. The greater boar. Okay, so there will be a couple of crafters, some bloody archers, and I think some fighters too. This is called the pocket. It's close to the others, but it's a little bit not respecting the area where it should be, since it's in the highlands. You can already see the invisible wall over here. You cannot go any further. Unfortunately, these guys are kind of useless. They don't seem to have anything over here, which is a bit disappointing. And aside from this camp, there's a couple of them hidden over here. Oh yeah. Bye bye. Let's see what this guy is donating. Nothing important. Bloody bastard. Usually you should be able to pick up those. Apparently not here. I'm looking to see if there's something that can be learned. Apparently nothing. Okay, so in order to make my trip shorter, the best thing I can do over here is this. Basically, if you want to actually go down, you need to go back to this area, come down here, and then go around. Now, since I'm in this area, I will go after another Sun Reaper Queen. As I said, I've already visited, bloody hell, one over here. There's one inside here, although it's not necessarily the same one. There's this one over here and another one over here. Unfortunately, the only good thing the ones outside are good for is to give you a skeleton key. And apparently now they're dropping perfected paddings. I have no idea when that happened or how that happened. Okie dokie, let's make some Sun Reaper health. Unfortunately, by the time they get to me, most of them are basically dead. And if you want to find the queen, you have to come all the way back here. As you can see, this one appears to be red, unlike the other ones. Okay, now I have it marked on the map. See? And apparently this one is not so dangerous. She went down a lot faster than the other one. Again, you can harvest her for a couple of things, including ichor. I'm not interested in that. Now I just need to find a quick way back. There's more of these guys over here. I'm not interested in fighting the Black Galleon though. So I just need to find a way to go down. Yeah. Apparently, this one isn't marked on the map, or simply haven't been here before. Oh, not marked on the map. Yeah, so fortunately for me, it's quite easy to go to my camp from this point without actually getting kicked in the behind or having to fight too much. You can easily go around most camps or enemies. But apparently not. Okay, so this is where it's a bit more dangerous than before because of this guy, the King Rocknose. I don't have time to play with him. And if he's lucky, and he was, my trolls didn't waste time with him. Considering how big he is, he's not really that strong if you're using proper weapons and they have a good armor. And some strong trolls, of course. Okay, so now I'm close to the arena. Speaking of, I need some demon blood. One of the best ways to get demon blood in this area is to actually go inside the arena. And the reason why I'm using that mask is because it will give me the ability to breathe in noxious gas. So there's some cobras over here, cobras over there. And a giant snake over there. Yeah, so mainly why I'm using the oopsie. That's why I'm using the noxious gas arrows is for those annoying cobras. They will stack plenty of poison on you if you're not careful. And the hitboxes are a bit annoying. Thank you, big guy. As I said, this one has plenty of demon blood. As you can see, a generous amount of it. It is a bit annoying that you're gaining corruption very fast over here. But there's also an extra prize. A legendary chest over here. With a very good price, to be honest. Lemur Moon used to be one of the most sought after pieces of legendary weapons. Honestly, I don't find it that useful. I don't know if I said this, but over here you've got some lore regarding the arena.
And competition wanted one.
Our kind are far too few to be wasted on arena battles. But your kind are as numerous as rats, and the exceptionally strong are tested here. On battle days, the great gates to the city are thrown open, and the people go forth in a great throng along the verdant valley to the gates of the arena. It is a festival, and a sacrifice to the glory of the old serpent. You are assigned to work, not to watch.
Yeah, so Glimmer Moon actually has...
Heads, the arena floor, and the gallery.
let me check it.
Find your assigned position, slave.
Has better damage than the Reaver's Axe. It has the light effect, but not as good as a torch, so the reason why I prefer the Reaver's Axe is because despite its lower damage, it has armor penetration, so I can even use it against human opponents. Oi, spawn. Usually there's a blood crystal rock nose over here. Apparently he's not in the mood to play with me. And finally, after quite some time, it's home sweet home. Aha! So it begins. Apparently the wild hunt is back. Let's see, if you want to learn the location, it's... nope, I cannot see it from here. But from the looks of the map, it's exactly where Jebel Sag Follower is, basically somewhere around here. So now I can actually go visit it. I've done a little bit on Sipta, but I didn't try it over here. Okay, so I have plenty of animals. These need to go out. Okay, so let's do some dismantling. I will hold on to these though, to the gnarled fangs. Let's see what the Acheronian is giving. Not important. Okay. I really need to get rid of a couple of things over here. Apparently this guy is also waiting to go in. Okay, so if I remember well, the animals should have a timer. And the best way to save them for later is to do this. The eggs as well. And that's it. Where the Pikachu was it? Okay, so since I'm not going to visit the Sunken City soon, I'll leave those over there. Actually dismantle this one, it should give me some black silk. As you can see, my collection of legendary things is growing. I think there's a storm coming. Yep. I forgot about these. Yeah, so basically this cleaver is sort of legendary. I'm not sure which one of them is better. This one is more durable, as it says, but to be honest, who is butchering that many animals over here? Okay, so as I said, there we go, some indigo dye. And I'm going to craft those. Now this can actually be used to make an arm for iron golems. Not bad. I think I can actually have myself another golem right now. Okay, so all I needed was another foot. And That's perfect. Yeah, so I've actually unlocked this teleportal point. Okay, so basically this teleportal point is the one over here. Now I can quickly get myself over there when I need to, especially if you need these pieces. So I gathered a small fortune over here, but it's growing. Okay, so first things first. Let's craft another of these. Basically, since the bricks are now only worth 5 pieces of stone, these guys are quite useful. They might not be farming a huge quantity, but it's still a decent amount. Now, before I actually play with him, I'll just leave my trolls over here. During the next episode, I plan on dyeing their armors. So you come with me. Okay, so I have a couple of animals around here. I can just grab a stone. As you can see, I have more golems at work. I can leave this one here. It has some protection. He can also protect himself, but extra protection is not bad. More than that, he can light the way with his radium head. For some reason, it appears his brain is not working properly. He should be all over these. Now, since I mentioned these guys, it's time to see if they have anything useful. Not a bad amount, to be honest. Not necessarily the best. Oh, this one apparently has been doing his job. Okay, so I don't need bees or insects. The rest of them I can use. This guy is supposed to go after rocks. Apparently he's not so good at doing it. This guy will see. Oh. Wait. Take back your freaking stones. Come on, mate, you can do it. Start going after them. And he is. Yeah, so I think if you leave the area for a lot of hours, they might have a decent amount. So the more you have, the more decent the amount you will will find once you come back. Okay. These can stay there. These will stay here for the moment. These I can leave here or until I need some more food. And the other ones are getting turned into oil. Since I also need some hardened bricks. Ma'am. Apparently I didn't really need that many weathered skulls, but it's good to have them. Let's make some nicer bricks. Okay, so these I will use during the next video, the next live stream. Basically by joining the broken scorched stone, jagged scorched stone and shattered scorched stone, which can be done over here by Petruso the Sand Maniac. It's a good thing it's very close to my camp. You will get the scorched stone or the heart of the sands, which is one of the 6 pieces you need to craft another scorched stone. That's basically the key to your bracelet. And it can also be used at Hanuman's Grotto. I think it can give you an Eti protector or something like that. Or maybe the ape, I don't remember exactly which one. And since I will be going to Hanuman's Grotto, I can also attempt to change this, which has a chance to give you one of the booms. I can't remember exactly which one. Okay, so you don't really have enough food. Let's see if I have anything here. Nope. Yeah. So before I actually leave to take care of that heart, I will have to make these guys some food in order to see if I can finally get a greater hyena. Yeah, so during this episode I managed to explore quite a few locations over here, some black hand camps, the eastern barracks, some landmarks. I even unlocked attuned to the obelisk over here, so now I can easily teleport over there when I need to. Once again, if you need purple lotus, this is the place where you want to go. It's between the eastern barracks and the scopper's shelter. Basically all around this small island you will find some. Just remember to have a sickle, because you cannot harvest with something else. Again, I also visited Jamila's Liberty and the Captain Quarters, where you can usually get one of these shattered score stones by defeating one of the named Black Hand pirates. Usually you can turn them into trolls, or you can simply kill them and take this from their inventory. Another landmark over here. I will mark it on the map as a camp. The animal tamer camp. You can get yourself some underwater breathing masks, which will help in the sunken city. And there is a quite high percentage, I think 60% was it, to find the Beast Tamer Tamos, tier 4 named troll, named fighter. So in case you want him, you can go over there. And also I managed to explore the passage, and while coming back from the passage, got myself some bears from Telitz Island, visited the pocket, visited Freya's hovel, because basically the passage takes you from here to here, or the other way around, depends where you enter. Of course, it's not mandatory to exit to the other side. You can enter through here, go inside it. Once you get inside it, you can get the broken scorestone piece from the Sand Reaper Queen. So this is what I'm going to use. The jagged scorestone, since we got to it, can be found close by to where I am, inside Galaman's tomb. There's a giant crocodile over there, a mini boss which can be slain. So, as I was saying, until next time, thank you for watching, either if you've been watching the live stream or if you're going to watch the video after it gets posted on my YouTube channel. Bye bye.